Hello everyone, it's Baldy Chris, and this is now episode 5 of Enter the Gungeon Unloaded. I had to actually check my own YouTube channel to work out how many episodes there had been already. I've lost count. It feels like it's been a few days since I've done this. I've been working on a new series on The Witness as well. So I'm playing as the hunter again in the hope that the dog's going to dig me up something good. And with one eye on the past as well, as her past is one of the more achievable ones. But in order to get there, we need to first construct the bullet that can kill the past, 3/4 of which has been done. We still need the planar lead. So here's hoping that we get a decent run. And head up, or down, to the 4th floor with some decent weaponry. Yeah, if we can manage that, then actually picking up the planar lead isn't too hard, but it can be very time consuming. Oh, great ammo that I can't actually use, but I am not leaving it around for the rat because I hate the rat. That rat has made himself a pain in the arse too many times. That was a disappointing first set of shots, never mind. Fairly straightforward room, that one. Oh, so I've got a trophy just there, rage mode, which I believe is about flipping the table, so I'm just going to double check that so the feed might freeze for a little moment. Yeah, sorry, you don't get to see my my screen. It doesn't get transmitted. Where are we? Rage mode, it's here somewhere. Yeah, rage mode, always be flipping. Guns are for flippers. So yeah, now we should be able to hear and see the screen again, so apologies for that. So yes, that was finally the trophy for doing 500 table flips, so I don't need to make a point of flipping them anymore. I mean, I might, it's still useful to take cover behind, obviously, but no actual requirement to do it, unless of course we pick up a table tech. Okay, it's not a mimic because the dog's not barking. As ever, we'll hold off deciding which chest to open, because the other one might be better than a blue chest. Or we might get some more keys, might be able to open them both, might be able to go visit the oubliette. There's another key. Excellent, so we can open both chests. So there's a bare minimum. Oh, something spawned in behind me, that's unfriendly. I think this could be a very long room. I think this might be a fireplace room actually. So keep plugging away, do what we can. You hide up there? Yeah, this is a fireplace room. There's a water barrel just beside those pair of bulletkins. Oh no. Is the water barrel going to survive this? I have my doubts. Back here. Oh no. Shoot out your cover, mate. There we are. Plenty of cash at least, that's nice. We've got more cash in that room than I did on all the other ones put together. Certainly comparable amount. Right, we can't get in the shop just yet. Apparently we're not going to get into it through through the boss room. Right, so it must be this bottom left one is what leads around to the shop. So yeah, there we are, shop. And since I don't like having the doors locked, even though you can teleport in, let's get that opened up and have a little look. So if we manage to get up to 50 keys, we'll be able to open both chests and open the oubliette as well. It's not impossible we'll get another key. Just as a room drop, or that the dog will dig it up. Actually, come here, doggy. Pat him on the head just to remind him what he's supposed to be doing for us. I'm not a great fan of these chain nuts because it can be difficult to know when they're about to actually fire off the chains, and you know, you can't get too close to them because then you get caught by the spinning chain. So yeah, as ever, best advice is put them down as quick as you can. Right, so brown chest and a blue chest, that is not exactly spoiling us. I've got enough to buy the other 2 keys though. Get the floor cleared out, see what more loot we get. Oh, right. So we've got another chest room. That's actually the best chest on offer, is the green chest. But we need 2 keys to open it. We get some health we don't need, and a blank, which would be nice, but is non-essential at this point in proceedings. So, yeah, since we can open up all the chests and buy the other 2 keys as well, I'm gonna do it. Would have been hoping for something a bit better than a bomb out of the brown chest. Sometimes the brown chest will give you a key back, and some of the items it has on offer are pretty decent. I don't think a bomb is that good, but we'll go use it against the boss and see how we get on with that. Doing alright damage. Very hard for me to actually see it clearly and also focus on what's going on at the same time. Has it recharged yet? Not quite yet. Come on, you must be about dead. Good. I think I was very much on the verge of getting hit there. So I've at least managed to get a master round, which is slightly unlikely. We've also got tons of cash come out of that, so he must have dropped a gold shell casing there. Bit of armour, bit of heart we can't use. Oh, did I leave the Chancellor alive? That was a mistake on my part. I shall slaughter him in cold blood. Master round for the extra heart, always good. And then possibly the Makarov? Oh, a trank gun. No. Wouldn't say I'm a fan of that. Right. Okay, well we'll head over to the shop, and since we've got oodles of cash, I'm going to buy the 2 keys that are on offer. I'll probably buy the shotgun as well, just for the hell of it. Still got enough for a blank, if required. I don't want to open that room there. That was 2 keys, wasn't it? I'll have a look for secret rooms first of all. Where's the trank gun? There it is. secret room there, other chest room. Alright, not seeing any evidence of cracked walls there. I will check the exit lift. No sign of them there either, so yeah, very little joy finding the secret room there. I mean, there isn't necessarily a secret room, but there very well may be. So choices are: do I go and get the green chest, or just go to the oubliette? And I think I'm going to go to the oubliette by preference. I'll give us another shop, 2 more chest rooms, hopefully some cash and key drops along the way. Need to pat the dog, just to remind the dog, you're working for me, get me some stuff you haven't done so far. Right, let's try using the trick gun for a little while. Oh, trap room straight off the bat, not a fan. That's why I'm not a fan, because I find it incredibly difficult to avoid getting hit. Also, most annoyingly, I've just noticed from the map that I could have just walked up the left hand side and found an exit to that room. Not to worry. Ah, god damn it. Unacceptable behaviour on his part there. Right, glad I've put down that poopulon. They just fire too many bullets to my liking. Yeah, poopulon with a wall to hide behind. Not really such bad news, but... One stone is not ideal. Oh, the dog's finally got me something. A bit of health. Cheers, dude. Got the shop opened up as well. Definitely can't afford that. So it might be that we're just buying a key out of the shop. Another trap room? Really? Right, screw that. Let's go back to the first trap room and do this in the less lethal fashion. Just running up the side. Kind of hoping that those are the 2 routes are just going to loop round to meet each other. Oh, for goodness sakes. Right, I'm sort of not enjoying that gun greatly. Finding it does enough damage in either mode. I don't know that the trank gun's any better, to be honest, but it does at least fire relatively quickly. Another trap room. more, some of the least acceptable trap rooms in the entire game, and they're all in the oubliette. Right, okay. Blue chest is still pretty paltry, and no keys as yet. For God's sake. Feel very personally attacked there. Let's try and get rid of some of these nastier shotgunners. I'm a fan of their ability to, the green ones fire fast and the red ones track you with the shots as well. Neither of which are fun. Let's try and get the enormous mushroom dead. Don't know if I have. Yeah. There we are. I managed to empty the trank gun. That's somewhat sooner than expected. Forgetting I've got a bomb as well. Kind of startled these guys a bit when I did remember I had it. Of course, I'll get cornered in there. Yeah, not a fan of this room at all. It's just, it's not enough space to work with, and I thought there was normally a third wave of enemies to come in. Maybe it's just felt sorry for me because I'm not playing very well. We're up to the boss. Well, I would rather that we'd got the level fully opened up. So another blue chest. It's a bit tight on the old chest front, Monsieur Gungeon. This is one of the easier trap rooms in the game, and it's even easier still if all you do is just walk out another door. There's the old crest. So is that the entire floor now? It is. So I could afford 2 keys, but there is only one. Why haven't you dug me up a key, you little shit? Right, do I want a blue chest or a blue chest? I figure I might as well open one of them. Let's pick that one. Hope for something non-crap. Oh, for God's sakes. It's unfortunately very crap. And I'm going to have to leave it down for the rat as well. Right, I think the bomb will be more useful, frankly. The other thing, all it does... doesn't really do any good to shoot the rat. I just feel better for it. Right, what am I going to take on the boss with? Haven't really got anything fantastico. Maybe try alternating the shotgun and the crossbow. With a little bit of bomb as and when I can remember to squeeze that in. Luckily nothing for flawless victories against these bosses. Secret floor bosses, that is. Although I'd say this is... just as I say it, of course, I'd say this is probably the boss that I am most likely to get a flawless victory against. I've been hit twice so far. But ordinarily, yeah, this one tends to be the most likely one. sort of feel like it would be sporting behaviour on the part of the game if you hadn't already got the first floor master round, to give you the first floor master round for beating this guy flawlessly. Not that I have, and I have already got it on this particular run, but nonetheless. Nonetheless, I think, yeah, it'd be nice if it gave you the second chance. Got some ammo. What was I using? Trank gun was an okay room clearer, but it did run out really quickly. How's the shotgun doing? I'll put it in the trank gun, what the hell. I've not killed the little blob yet. This is very remiss of me. Slaughter for the hell of it. Oh, the Heck Blaster. Heck Blaster's alright. I quite like the Heck Blaster. Got a viewer now. Hello, viewer. Do you know this game? How are you getting on with it? Where are you from? All that good stuff. Feel free to offer any hints, tips and advice. I should point out I have previously completed the game all the way up to getting the finished gun. Just going through on a clean save file now, which is why the series is called Unloaded. And at the minute I'm struggling to get very far, really, considering how well I have done in the past. And yeah, the main objective, such as it is to try and get to the 4th floor and get the planar lead sorted out. Which is the last bit of the bullet that can kill the pass that we need. I've got blanks left. I could look for secret rooms. Yeah, let's give it a trial. Have a look in the chest rooms first of all. I think that's really the only viable wall that could have been in, and it's not there. Seem to be there either. Shot is one possible candidate. I'm just going to let a blank off there. It's completely no avail. And here as well. Still no. Okay, right off to the 2nd floor it is. Ideally, I'll be able to keep that old crest intact. That's the means for opening up a secret floor. Not really the best start to this floor though. I do not like the lead maidens. Just nasty pieces of work all round. Right, what needs ammo? Trick gun was quite low. Let's fill that up. Go back to the Heck Blaster for the time being. Some busy boys down the bottom, haven't we? 2 blue shotgunners, that's why there's so many bullets around. Right, there we are. So far so good. Four of them in this room. That is utterly unacceptable. Okay, I thought I heard the sound of something else spawning in there, which I wouldn't have been happy about. Right, okay. Still no sign of the altar room. Not the hardest trap room in the world, so get across that without taking a hit. Okay, still got it intact, which is a lot better than I've been doing in some episodes so far. Okay, no key, green chest, decent. And yeah, sadly not the chest room that the altar room leads off. Doesn't necessarily always come off a chest room, but most times it does. Another lead maiden. There we are, bang goes the old crest. No secret floor. And a very dead-end shop. That's, yeah, sometimes the old the armor altar room comes off the shop, not this time. And Bella hasn't really got anything very exciting for sale at all. Got some top-ups, but you know, no items, no weapons, no nothing. I have to have a word with his suppliers. Maybe it's the fuel strike that's affecting them. It's not a fuel strike, is it? Fuel shortages, which will only make sense if you're in the UK, I suppose. Yeah, oh, I read a story on the BBC the other day where there is a fuel shortage in Britain at the minute. In fact, there isn't really a fuel shortage. What there is a shortage of delivery drivers across most of the logistics sector. It's now starting to affect fuel supply, so even though our refineries have got fuel, we can't get it out to petrol stations for people to be able to fill up, which has led to people panic buying and stockpiling. Here's the altar room. And you know, even fighting on forecourts and stuff like that, and massive tailbacks at all the petrol stations. Some petrol stations hiking the price just to do a bit of profiteering on the whole thing. But the story I read was there was a bunch of motorists followed a tanker driver. It was a completely unmarked tanker. And there was 20 of them following him because they thought he was carrying petrol. He was just carrying mortar cement for a building site. So he pulled over onto this building site, and you know, 20 cars pull up behind him and go, "Where's all the petrol?" He's like, "I haven't got any." He's like, "Why didn't you stop earlier and tell us you weren't carrying petrol?" Like, why would I do that? But yeah, the place has gone mental. Anyway, right. I'm gonna have a crack at the battle that's gonna come off this shrine. Hopefully it's going to be stuff I can deal with. Let's try and keep the blobs intact for a little bit. It'd be best to deal with the enemies that can actually shoot back first. Okay. Oh, I hadn't even realised there's a floor trap in the middle there. Right. Let's swap back to the starter weapon in an effort to save some ammo in the Heck Blaster. Very fast firing, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and isn't terribly accurate. One advantage it does have is if you've got jammed enemies, it will unjam them, as I understand it. There you go, can roll those. Okay, who's still alive over here? Deal with you from a distance. Oh no. Right, where's that? Oh, there's the bullet shark. I mistook it for the dog for a moment. Right, there we go. Don't think I took a hit there. Pleased with that. And I think that gives us armour every floor. So no bad thing. Not brilliant, but not bad. And If I get another 3 pieces of matching armour to go along with that, it's one of the rarest synergies in the game, apparently. Not a good time to run out. Never a good time to run out. Oh, blah. Bang goes the armour straight away. Did worry that that was going to throw up another lead maiden since it was appearing in the centre of the room, which they tend to do. Right, what have I got beyond the the starter weapon? That weapon isn't even reaching the other side of the room, so let's go back to the starter weapon there. Get rid of some of these bloody cursed pots. I do not want to be cursed. Good dog. Yeah, let's fill up the Heck Blaster, why not? It's lasted fairly well up to that point. Is that the whole floor? It is. Still haven't got any keys. Right, okay, let's do some shopping. The shopkeeper basically had sod all for sale, so 1 key. We've got a green chest, 2 green chests, and a brown chest that was behind a lock. Do I want to risk opening that and hoping that it gives me a key back? Let's actually go into the right room, that would be a better way of doing it. Decisions. Yeah, let's give it a go. No key back, and some health I didn't need, and a gun that I'm not super fond of. That was a poor decision. Right, okay, anyway, let's get to fighting the boss. Don't know what's going to be the best to use against the boss. Maybe the shotgun for a bit. Did alright against the Blobulord. See if we get any key drops. If not, then I'm junking the chests that are here. No flawless. Stop eating the bloody things, you bastard. How am I supposed to kill you if you keep replenishing yourself? Ugh. There we are. So I think that was just the one hit, which is slightly annoying because there's no real reward for doing it with one hit. But there's good reward for doing it with no hits. Still don't get a bloody key, so I guess I'm just going on a chest murdering rampage. Yeah, a bit of junk, not really all that helpful. Just see if we've got secret rooms anywhere. don't think that that wall is deforming actually. Can sometimes be hard to tell. Right. Trash this chest as well. Just not sure that's a crack developing in the wall. No, it absolutely was not. So that's unfortunately a bit of a waste of the third blank, since I'm only going to get 2 back on the next floor. Right, let's try just firing off a blank in the shop. Nope. And nothing really worth buying here. So yeah, try the last blank just on the way off the floor. No. Okay, 3rd floor it is. So if the person who's viewing me at the minute is literally seeing this for the first time, they're going, secret rooms? There are no secret rooms. There certainly haven't been any secret rooms so far on this run. There are secret rooms in the game, just not uncovering any, which is very annoying. Usually if I'm watching someone on YouTube, they find them without any effort at all. It's most annoying. Okay, got someone in a minecart. It's actually a trophy for killing things while the player character is in a minecart. It's unfortunately very difficult to avoid any enemy fire once you do get into a minecart, so I'm not going to do it. At least not just yet. And that was an extremely shit dodge roll. Okay, let's try dropping rocks on stuff. It's easier than shooting it. Ah, bastard. Yeah, not a fan of those mushrooms. They just leave too many bullets around for too long. Right, dig me some stuff up, doggy. Yeah, this weapon really does do low damage, but it does it quickly. Those things don't normally take much killing. Keykin, I'm going to try to get to the Keykin. Because we've been very short keys so far. Right. Go on them mushrooms. Everything dead yet? No, of course not. There's a whole new wave of stuff spawning in. And a quite irritating combination. Something that offers protection and something that jams the other enemies. Most unacceptable. Right, I'm just going to top up the Heck Blaster again. It's, like I say, it's not doing great damage, but it's got a huge magazine on it, and that's good, right? Can't believe Sprun costs that much. Sprun is a weird thing. It can transform into a really, really powerful gun that lasts for about 2 rooms if you go through them quickly. But there's about half a dozen things that will trigger it doing that, and you don't know which of them it is, and it might be take damage, which isn't very helpful. Explosive rounds would be nice. I would definitely like that. Have I got any means of stealing? No. Why is all your stuff so expensive, Bello? Honestly, that's completely unacceptable. Right, okay. Was it 126? So might be able to make enough money off the rest of the floor to buy the explosive rounds. Is that room empty? It is. Didn't give me any cash at all, so may not be able to get 19 at that rate. Right, this should loop round to a chest room now. That really managed to tag me along the way. Unacceptable. Just to stick myself against scenery, I'm so good at doing that. Come on, you. Get me some keys, you little bugger. Ugh, really? Right. Stop jamming things, you prick. Mind you, I've got a gun that can unjam them anyway, so sucks to be you. Right, green chest. Have we had the other chest room yet? Not yet. Let's hold off just in case it's like a red or a black or something like that. I mean, it won't be, but you never know. That explosion did good work. Not quite enough to buy the explosive rounds just yet, but getting there. And while it's nice not to have anyone shooting at me, I'm not going to get any cash out of that room. Okay. These things are such a pain in the arse. Calm down, you mad bastard. Right, this purple light is a safe room of some kind, so it's probably a vendor. It is indeed a vendor. It's Kershula, and the stuffed star is very nice, because that's got invincibility on it. And it's a lot better than the bomb, but is it better than explosive rounds? which I still can't quite afford. Finally, I can afford the explosive rounds. I am going to go buy those ahead of the invulnerability. Probably anyone watches going, no, why have you done that? Well, yeah. Because the explosive rounds are permanent, whereas the stuff star will only last a certain amount of time. And it's the sort of thing that I always trigger too late as well. Got a key. Good stuff. Why aren't you digging me up keys? Go on. Why am I not following a map correctly? Right, okay. 2 green chests. What have you got for us? Slower enemy bullets, I'm very happy with that, and it synergizes with something. What does it synergize with? The trick gun. Okay, maybe I'll use the trick gun against the boss then. What's in the other chest? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this gun. It's pretty good if you can do the active reload, which I definitely can't do under pressure. However, I will try and get it queued up first of all. Which one of these is the trick gun? Is it that one? No, that's the trank gun. Rusty sidearm. Trick gun. Where is the trick gun? There it is. Trick gun and rad gun.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Cool.
Right. Okay. So that's got it quite damagey. I will go in and use that for the first few rounds, and then change over to the trick gun.
Whack.
Feels like he must be about dead. There we go. Flawless. One of the easier bosses on the 3rd floor to flawless for sure, but I'll take it nonetheless. And do I want to top up that gun? I don't know. I will do. Right, let's have that. We'll take the bait gun as well. Bait gun's quite good fun. Distinctly imprecise, but it's good fun. And absolutely not enough cash to get anything at all. Right, let's have a quick look for secret rooms. Still got the blanks left. Just not having any joy with these secret rooms. Don't think there'll be one in the shop. Sure enough there isn't. What about the exit? Still no. Okay then, off we go. At least on the right floor to find the planar lead now, which don't think I've done a terribly good job of even getting this far in the last couple of episodes, or the last few runs at least. Right, what gun to use? I'll use the bait launcher for an opening salvo into a room. And maybe follow up with the heck blaster. Don't think the ammo will last long in the heck blaster though. Forgot this needs charging up. Yeah, who doesn't like calling in tigers to fight stuff for you? The thing is, the tiger won't necessarily go for the thing you shoot at, it'll go for the first thing it encounters. And apparently not necessarily kill it. There we are. Tried to dodge the tiger there, which is not necessary. Okay, 3 people watching me now apparently. Do feel free to, you know, say hello and tell me how bad I'm sucking, and well, preferably not how badly I'm sucking, although I'm aware I'm not the best player in the world at this. But yeah, you know, say hello, say something. Oh, Potato, you have said something. I'm actually pretty good. That's very kind of you. I would say I'm competent rather than good. It depends. I've done a lot in the game, but it is really heavily dependent on the sort of setup that you get. For me at least, so sometimes the setup will carry me through and other times I just get my arse handed to me very quickly indeed. Okay, so we're all out. The bait gun's not a mod, no. You get the bait gun actually for completing the game, believe it or not, in beast mode. If I pop up the options on screen, hopefully you can still see these. One of the gameplay options down the bottom is that you've got beast mode down there. So if you select beast mode, it doesn't change the gameplay in the slightest, but once you've beaten the final boss of the game, or the dragon, then you unlock the bait gun. So no, it's not PC only, it'll be across all the platforms. So I'm playing on PS4, so I don't get to mod. Mini boss time. So I was saying earlier that the bait gun doesn't let the tiger specifically target any enemy. Well, we've only got one on screen, so I guess he's getting targeted. He's taken a good few tiger attacks in his stride though, isn't he? Must have a pretty full-on damage bar, I guess. I think these tigers do 50 damage each time, so he's certainly taken a good pounding there. Oh, the dog's got me some health, that's nice. How many characters have I unlocked? On this save file I haven't unlocked anything more than the basic ones. I've on a different account I've unlocked all the 8 characters that there are. Alright, what have we got here? We'll save that for later. What's in there? Oh, now that water pistol is actually going to come in very, very handy very soon. I've got a green chest that I can't do anything with there. That's annoying. Right, what guns to use? And let's try that setup for a little while. Yeah, I restarted the file as well. I'd been playing at a friend's house trying to unlock stuff for them. I'd unlocked Gunslinger for them quite recently as well. After I think it took like a good 4-hour run for Paradox followed by Gunslinger. And I was quite enjoying unlocking stuff on a new save file, so I thought I'd give it a go as an idea for a series of my own. Right, that boss fight was quite generous actually. Oh, don't need to charge up here. We've got a green light, so that's a shrine. Guan stones, so I'll have those. No harm done. Please kill the spider for me. Or, you know, don't. The range on this gun is a problem. Also, am I not aiming it correctly? Okay, got the shopkeeper coming up. Gungeon runs can take a real long time for me, for sure. The gunslinger in itself is always going to be a really time-consuming one. You've got to play as Paradox, get all the way to the lich on the 6th floor, so a minimum of 6 floors you've got to go through. Then start it all again and do another minimum 6 floors as the gunslinger. And if you're doing it in something like rainbow mode with the clone, where you're getting restarts on it and visiting secret floors to build yourself up as well, it just takes forever. You can save it and move the save file to a USB stick during either part of the run really, which can be a way to sort of save time if you've got a decent start point. Right, I'm unfortunately very close to needing a Wii. This is not good planning on my part at all. I will try to hold off as long as I can. Yeah, I mean, Gunslinger is such a good character though. It's definitely worth unlocking Gunslinger. Oh, I can't believe I took a hit there. Can't believe he didn't die to a tiger attack. What the hell? Oh, I can't believe I've walked into all this shit. There we are. Is everything dead yet? No, it's not. Right, let's just change back to the starter gun. Don't need much more than that to deal with these ones, as long as I'm paying attention. What's the empty ones? That my Heck Blaster. I will refill the Heck Blaster. Swap between Bait Gun and Heck Blaster again. There seems to be a pretty decent combo. Could this be the room I need for the planar leads? No, it isn't. Tiger, kill stuff. Kill that fucking Championon, please. There we go. I am trying to build the bullet at the minute. It's the yeah, and you're right, getting the synergies is such a godsend. That's what makes him such a strong character. Okay, I didn't want the boss fight to be there. So yeah, I'm still trying to build the bullet at the moment, which necessitates finding the big ass room. Yeah, try and do that before. Oh, it's stealing Prime Primer is definitely a good way to go. It's an expensive purchase otherwise. Yeah, quite annoyingly, I managed to, on the first run of this new save file, managed to get Prime I paid for, get the arcane gunpowder out of the minecart section, beat the dragon, get the obsidian casing out of that. I basically just forgot to pick up the planar lead, otherwise I've been able to build the damn bullet in one go right there and then. Where is this big sodding room? And why isn't my dog giving me any keys? I'm going to pat him, even though he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, it's the planar lead what I'm looking for, so I'm looking for a big ass empty room, which is here somewhere, so it must be off this little loop round to the chest. Yeah, it is really annoying, and you will fall very many times as well, which resets the pathway as well. But as long as I live long enough to show it, you'll see why the Mega Douse is such a good addition. I mean, the Mega Douse is ordinarily a really crap gun, but it does have some very specific uses, which we'll get to see. So, big room must be here somewhere. Not there. Why haven't I got any keys? Everything's behind a sodding lock. Oh, there's a cell as well. Okay. So somebody's got a key, a cell key, somewhere on the floor. Right, here we are. Here's the big room. Now, Mega Dowser, do your magic. Ooh! What have we got here? We've got a flawless on the 3rd floor. That is nice work. That is not always easy to do. Oh god, it's disappearing. Right, there we go. Squirt water everywhere, and much easier to see the pathway. Much easier. So that's why I like the Mega Dowser, and that's about the only reason I like the Mega Dowser. Oh, yeah, that can be an irritation. So if you're still trying to buy items out of the shop, having to sort of pay 5 for Gemini credits to use the Paradox, or 7 for the gunslinger once he's unlocked, that is annoying. But yeah, if you've done all the purchases, then you'll just you really build up the amount of hegemony credits you got very quickly indeed. Where's my heck blaster? Since I've got jammed enemies in the room, let's unjam them. And you up there, stop jamming things. Stop it. I think I'll refill the bait gun actually, since it's proving to be quite helpful. And using. Don't think I've got it unlocked on this save file yet. Vulcan cannon with almost any other gun and duct tape is also brilliant as well. I think I've managed to duct tape the Vulcan cannon to the Yari launcher before now, and that is just phenomenal. The damage that does is insane. Okay, so we could go to RNG, which is what I did on another episode when I picked up the planar lead and then died to the boss on RNG, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. Shopkeeper, where are you? What? Oh, there you are, right down the bottom. Our Yarian Vulcan cannon was basically unstoppable. It was awesome. Right, let's get the key. We've also got some spare energy as well, spare health. Didn't realise I had quite so much spare health there. Oh, get back in the vending machine. Right, so I guess I'm ready to fight a boss. And hopefully survive, and it's going to be the boss that's got the cell key. God, I know, sometimes I know what I mean to say, I just can't say it.
Nice.
Shall I try one more?
Whack. Whack.
Totally ballsing that up.
Cool. Nice. Cool. Nice. Whack.
Fucking hell.
Whack. Crab. Crab. Cool. Cool.
Right, I'll settle for 4 since I don't seem to be able to do any better than that. Ah, everybody's least favourite, the kill pillars.
Whack.
And doing the bait gun again. That was a bad hit. Right, I probably want something that's gonna shoot a bit better than what I've got. Let's try the flash ray for a while. Get off you bouncy buggers. Right, let's try hitting them with a bit more bait. Blank that, so I'm sick of getting hit by blank bullets. Not blank bullets, jammed bullets. Come on. Right. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really like the kill pillars at all. And there's the cell key, so we're at least doing some good here. That's good going. Right. What do I want to fill up? Do I want to fill the flash ray? No, it's got plenty left in it. Bait gun doesn't really need it. I'm not bothering to fill up the water pistol. It's served its purpose. I don't appear to need ammo in much, really. Let's put it in the shotgun. That was running a bit low. We've got another bullet modifier. What we got there? Fat bullets. Ooh, and they are fat as well, aren't they? Very nice. Right, okay, let's go open up the cell. Release the vampire for future reference. You did not invite me in, but I came in anyway. Right. I'm very sorry to anyone that's watching. I need a wee too badly, so I'm going to have to leg it. I'll be back in about 60 seconds time. Go, bear with me, sorry about this. Okay, sorry about that everybody, and there's two of you who stuck around during my piss break as well, so thank you very much for that. Maybe you went and had a piss break of your own, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it's certainly a relief for me. Right, what else can I do on this floor? I can get in there. I must have got health I can top up out of the dispenser. Yes I have. Let's go get that. Can't afford Little Bomber and I don't particularly like it either. What have I got? I've got 2 keys, so I've got a selection of chests I can open. Okay, which chest to go for? I've got 3 green chests in total and 1 brown chest, I think. Brown chest, yeah, 1 key needed for the brown chest, and we'll get some health as well. So are you playing as someone other than Paradox and got yourself all the way up to the Lich? That is a bit of an error. I mean, I've done all sorts of stupid things. I've forgotten to pick up the bullet that can kill the past, and gone into the aimless void and not been able to then access the pasts and stuff like that. I've tried to save the game at key points, hoping that I was being really clever and saving it just too late to be useful and things like that. Just so many stupid things. I had about 3 or 4 fairly close runs for getting the gunslinger and just did something stupid before I actually did finally do it, which was courtesy of rainbow mode and clones for both the Paradox and then the gunslinger. So I mean it took hours and hours and hours to do. Right, I'm just going to open the standard chests on the floor, see what we get. So, Betrayer's Shield. Yeah, I mean, rainbow mode is just such an absolute godsend, makes your life so much easier. Virtually everything I've unlocked has been in rainbow mode. The only problem with rainbow mode is you actually have to beat the game to unlock it. But it makes beating the game a lot easier. Ooh, so what we got there? What was the modifier I just picked up? Was that angry bullets? Homing bullets. Right, okay. Well, let's see how we get on with those anyway. I'll go trash the other chests that are... Well, I can't get the brown one because it's behind a key, behind a lock. But should you try to beat the rat? Yes, you should. There's a trophy for doing it. There's unlocks for doing it. If you can actually beat the rat, you get potentially a good haul out of it during that particular run that you're doing it on. It is definitely worth doing, but I'm not going to lie, it's difficult. I've got a series over on YouTube called the Quest for the Finished Gun, which I was nearly all the way up to the finished gun, and the problem I was having, the chests in the rat area, in the final phase of the rat fight, he stands on top of his mech, and you get to punch him. Sort of, it's a bit of a nod to Metal Gear Solid, the first one, and how you end up on that one having a fight on top of the mech. So you do that, but it's also like Mike Tyson's Punch Out as well, which I suck at and I've never managed to beat him. But the harder you beat him in the Punch Out phase, the more keys he drops, and then we'll let you open the chests. And the bad news is that if you're playing in Rainbow mode, while you can get as many keys as you like, you can't. Well, you can open the chest, but you don't get anything out of them. So I found myself in the situation where I'd got almost everything out of the Ammonomicon except the rat items, and I had to really learn how to beat it not in Rainbow mode. Yeah, the punch out thing's like super hard. There are videos online that will give you tips and tricks to do it, but yeah, you know, it's a hard one. But my Quest for the Finished Gun series, which is under the username Baldy Chris on YouTube, it's very focused on getting to the rat fight and beating the rat, and then opening the rat chest to get the rat items that I was missing to actually complete the finished gun. So if you want to have a look at that, maybe you'll get some clues as to how to do it. There's certainly better videos out there that specifically tell you tips and tricks for beating the rat fight and reaching the rat fight, but you might learn something from mine as well. You never know. Right, enough dicking about on the 4th floor. I think it's time to go to the 5th floor and see if we can find the shop before I die. Yeah, the key thing with Punch Out is sort of knowing when you can hit it, and whether to duck or block or side swipe and things like that. I don't know if there's anything that will give you sort of specific details on the controller. You can bring up the controls that you need during the rat fight itself. It's the first time you get there, it will tell you specifically which controls it is, but you can bring them up, I think, using options when you next visit it. Right, blacksmith, where are you? Jesus, I forgot I had the fat bullets on. That made the tiger enormous. Right, let's try not to set myself on fire. Right, look out for the biggest tiger in Christendom. And I think, oh, you absolute arsehole, how dare you spawn in on top of me? I'm going to say that. Ugh, God, tiger, start killing things for me. Do your job properly, mate. The bait gun is, I think, ideal for this room, because I can just hide behind cover like a frightened girl, and let the tiger go in and kick the shit out of stuff for me, which it did do, but not nearly as quick as I would have liked, particularly considering it was a super giant. It's yeah, when you first go in, it will sort of slowly show you the controls one by one, but if the next time you go, I think if you press options, you can show the controls. From recollection, are you on the PlayStation as well? Because that's really the only controls I can tell you. So X, I think, is punch with your left hand. Circle is punch with your right hand. Square is do a super punch if you earn the little shields for doing that. If you move the left stick down, it'll duck. If you move it up, it'll block. If you move it left or right, it'll dodge left or right. I think those are the controls that you'd need for it. Right, let's make life easier and just fire meat off into the room while I'm nowhere near the enemies, and they should still get dead. Tiger, you're in very much the wrong place. Go and attack the shotgun kin, you idiot. What are you doing? That's the least youthful Tiger deployment there has ever been. Okay, which way? Where's the blacksmith going to be? Oh, is there health in this room? I can't see it. It's on my map. Where is it? There it is. Come on, dog, dig me up stuff. Damn it. I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Completely wasted a blank there as well, I think, but trying to avoid getting into any further trouble than I was already in. Jesus, this room is busy. Right, so just that dude with the big arm now. Come on, Tiger, get him! Oh, you have dug me up something, doggy. Well done. So, Dragon Hunter, hello. How was your walk earlier? Oh, it's the blacksmith! I haven't beat anything. I've got to the point where I can actually build the bullet that can kill the past. That should get me a trophy. Right, thanks blacksmith. Yeah, there's my trophy. Gunsmith popped up. Oh, as well, before I miss it, there's the, I was talking about clone earlier, there's the spare arm for Ox, who works in the shop in the breach. So we've got that. What else do I want? Right, let's be honest, what else can I afford out of this shop? That's a very expensive blank. Can't afford anything. And keys would be nice for opening the chests. Right, okay. So somewhere on this floor is going to be an enemy with a balloon, and if I put the balloon and the arm together, they'll float up to the 4th floor, and it's definitely worth doing, so I'm going to try and do that. God damn it, keep getting caught out with reloads on, or recharges on these weapons. Okay, that room wasn't brilliant. Ugh, hammers, why? Why hammers? Oh, there's the balloon. Seriously, can the tiger attack the big thing, please? Seriously, tiger, get the big thing. I don't know what to do with this attack. Probably fire off the bait, that would help, I reckon. Ugh. Right. There we are, so that's the arm and the balloon together, and they'll head up to the 4th floor for the next run, assuming I make it to the 4th floor. So at this point, I suppose I don't need to focus too heavily on clearing the floor out, just making it to the dragon fight. Usually I try and get the he does the other attack where he fires out a sort of a chain, and either that hits a wall or a table, and that's relatively easy to avoid. Relatively easy. Not necessarily the way I play, but where he encircles you, he does that so infrequently, I get stuck when it happens. Oh, buggeration. Come on, dog, get me something good. Hammers, unacceptable. Skeletons, unacceptable. Where's the dude that made the skeleton? There you are, you little prick. Ah, for God's sake. Is that skeleton not fucking dead yet? Jesus Christ. Where is it? Right, die properly. Yeah, things could be looking better for the the dragon fight. We've got a shrine over here. What does this do? For the life of me, I cannot remember what that shrine does. Anyone know off the top of their head? Got 5 people watching me now. Someone must have a clue. Maxes ammo. Does it? I don't think I'm too bad for ammo. I've got a lot of guns going on, so I will walk away from that. Curse with it, yeah. I don't particularly want any further curse either. Although I've got the Heck Blaster, which would de-jam any enemies that result from curse. Right. Chest room somewhere above me that I've managed to not find earlier. Mind you, I haven't got a key, but let's at least open it up so that the teleport is done. At this point I'm almost hoping for a mimic so I can get into the chest without having to use a key, since that bloody good for nothing dog isn't digging me up anything. Okay. No more Heck Blaster. Where's my bait gun? Oh, someone was talking about using the Betrayer's Shield earlier, weren't they? I'd kind of missed that comment in chat, and I don't know how to scroll up on the PlayStation, but it's probably not a bad shout, actually. Oh, it's the boss. Am I well enough equipped to go fight the boss? Don't know that I am. I must be able to afford a key out of the blacksmith. Can't afford the second one. God, she's a right rip-off merchant, isn't she? And we've got a chest. So we'll have a look at that. Oh, really? Something I've already rejected? Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't. I thought that was the I-Bomb companion app. So yeah, hazmat suit's good, but not really a whole lot of use right now. What is the icon in this room here? That seems to be saying there's an arm in this room, which there clearly isn't. I've already sent the arm up to the previous floor. Right. What's my best weaponry? I genuinely don't know. Let's stick with a bait gun and the Betrayer's shield for the time being, see how we get on. Yeah, Betrayer's shield was a pretty decent shout, whoever that was, thank you. Not doing great damage, admittedly, but does do a shield, so sometimes. No. Really? I thought I'd got that. Got the first one, that's usually the one I miss. Damn it. Shit, thought I had a blank. Oh, this could be the end. Damn it! How annoying. Right, that's annoying, so sorry to everyone who's watching there that thought I might get a get a victory and beat the past. It was getting pretty close, but yeah, definitely didn't have much health going in, unfortunately. Yeah, Fight Saber is a decent one as well. That's very handy with the reflecty bullets. So I have at least managed to get the bullet that can kill the past sorted out, so that's not so bad. Right, I've also got plenty of credits to go buy stuff in the shop. Still wants bulletkin killing. Let's go get some stuff. The bullet character, I'm not super fond of it, simply because it tends to reward playing up close to the enemies, and I'm not good at doing that, at least not without taking harm. But if you're fighting as the bullet with full health, full heart health, then the sword he uses fires off a projectile as well, and that's pretty good, but once you lose the your first half heart of health, you no longer get the projectile, and I find it really hard to play on that basis, even though the sword swipes bullets out of the air. It doesn't swipe quite often enough to be good enough protection against getting hit by enemy bullets. So yeah, and his past is almost certainly the hardest in the game to beat, so for that reason I'm not fond of doing that. Did do it again recently. It's another YouTube series of mine, just a very well, it's not super short, but I think I did about 5 episodes of unlocking alternate weapon skins for as many characters as you could. Now I had already done it for the Hunter, so that's not one of the episodes, but the Bullet was one of the ones I unlocked it for. And yeah, my way of doing that was to just go into rainbow mode, good old rainbow mode. And what did I then do? Yeah, I built up an absolute ton of blanks playing in rainbow mode, because got nothing else to spend your money on virtually. And yeah, if you get to the past carrying loads of blanks, it makes them a lot easier to deal with, because they do carry through to the past. Blanks and armoured, they first. Whoa, I thought everything was dead. That book was just hiding. It's like it was just some rubbish on the floor. Yeah, you take your blanks and armour through to the past, and with the exception of the pilot, who for some reason only gets his usual starting requirements. Okay, blue chest, we'll hang on to that. It's really like a nice, tasty chest to open up. It's been a bit pikey so far. The best I've seen is green, and that's not that good. But you know, when you go and play in rainbow mode, all the chests that drop that you have to destroy, they're just, you know, black, red, synergy, they're all over the place. So when you're playing in normal mode, like, here's a brown chest. Okay, so found the boss pretty quickly. Come on, dog, do some digging for me. Right. Really nothing very exciting in the shop. That's probably just going to be a key-based shop, I think. Unless, of course, the dog manages to dig me up some keys. Yeah, I too found a rainbow chest in a rainbow run. It was a disguised one, but I realised it was a rainbow one because Bowler was, instead of sitting on it, he was stood off to the side. So I opened it up, got all the 8 items, which is the only time it's happened to me at all. The only other rainbow chests I've seen have been in rainbow mode. And I still died. Very, very disappointing. You wouldn't think it was possible, but yeah. Possible for me. Yeah, blanks carry into the past, apart from as the bullet. So not the bullet, the pilot. And yeah, for the bullets past in particular, being able to carry the blanks in makes it a lot easier. I mean, I think I went in with about 12 of them or some crazy number. And it's just enough to keep you out of harm's way, really. Every time something is about to hit you, just fire off a blank, and it makes it that pass a lot easier. Because that pass, you're just playing with a wooden sword that does nothing. It's awful. Right. Still not looking at any great shakes in the chest department here. We've got 6 viewers. That's a record for me. Welcome all 6 of you. So I know we've got Sir Dragon Hunter in there somewhere. He's one of my regular followers. Hello to you. Hello to all of Sweden. I think I had another Swedish viewer earlier. And we've got who we got? We've got Potato on the Switch. Oh, I managed to not get hit there. Result. Hello to Potato. So who are the other 4? Say hello, join in, tell us what your experience of Enter the Gungeon is. Sure. There we are. That's more like it. I was saying I want a decent chest. What's it got in it? What's it got in it? A ring that I don't recognise off the top of my head. A blank companion ring. So okay, I guess he follows us around and fires off blanks. Those are the things I just bought in the shop. Triggers a blank on active item use. Alright, so until I have an active item, that's actually not terribly beneficial. So what I want is an active item that's ordinarily quite crap, but recharges him probably quickly. So grappling hook, I think, would fit the bill. Well, that eye bomb companion thing, I think, is chargeable every single room as well. That would be another good option. Yeah, basically looking for a crappy crappy active item that charges quickly. And that's not an active item, so that's not really much use to me. I don't know if it's actually worth having just yet. Right, do I want to open up one of the other things? The other chest must be a weapon. Yeah, let's go get the blue chest weapon, which won't be great, but it's bound to be better than the starter pistol. Yeah, it's not great, it's not bad. Right, boss fight. Yeah, if you can steal the Nord key, that's a good tactic as well, because it's an expensive old purchase otherwise. Getting the rat key for the very first time's a proper pain in the arse as well, so you've got to pay 1,000 or so across multiple runs, haven't you? There we go. Flawless as well. And yeah, let's refill the ammo since that was doing alright. Oh, that's a nice drop as well. Extra health. Jolly good. Realise now that I can't get in the oubliette, of course. Didn't think that through. Don't suppose there's... No, it's just the one key in the shop, wasn't it? Right, okay, we've got a chest to junk in that case. However much good that's going to do. Not super useful, I'll be honest. Not when I've already got full health. Okay, alright, secret rooms. Oh, this shop is a candidate for a secret room, looking at the shape of it. Check out the chest rooms first, though. Not there. Probably not this chest room. No, it's not. Go on, shop. Don't let me down. Or do let me down. It's up to you. Okay, let's have a quick check for cracked walls here as well. Again, it's only really going to be that wall, if any. So where else might have a secret room attached to it? This one with the face on it, possibly. No, it does not. I'm so bad at finding secret rooms, it's untrue. Or so unlucky at finding secret rooms. Right, is that everything I can do on that floor for now? Sure it must be. Yeah, okay, second floor, here we come. So there's quite a few of you watching. Seriously though, do join in. I like responding to the chat comments. So, you know, who is watching that has managed to beat the dragon? Or what's the furthest you've got through the game? Have you built the bullet that can kill the past? Have you beat any pasts? Have you unlocked any extra characters? Have you found all the secret floors? What's your favourite weapon? Have you had any good duct tape combinations? Oh, got 2 ammo drops there, that's unusual, but not actually terribly helpful. Not leaving it for the rat though. Oh man, the dog just took an absolute pounding off that log. Sorry, fella. Yeah. Who thinks the dog is a boy and who thinks it's a girl? See, I think it's a boy dog, but this is just true of me at all times. I just assume any dog I see is a boy dog, even though realistically 50% of them have to be female dogs. But until I know different, all dogs are boys. And I think he dug me up a key there, so he gets a pat on the head. Straight to the boss. Don't think we're really ready to be doing a boss fight, or are we? Oh, I've got a weapon. I've got full health. I've got 2 armor. I've got 2 blanks. Let's give it a go. Now, tactically speaking, this was actually a bad idea because I'm unlikely to beat it without taking a hit. No, what I should have done was oh for God's sake, what I should have done was stay out of the way of everything that can fire back at me. I should have emptied out the rest of the floor before I went, seen if I've got any better weapons, got an active item that would be able to make use of the little blank guy with. Just various things really, so yeah, going straight into the boss fight was not the correct tactical decision, even though I should still be able to beat him. Not necessarily convincingly, I should be able to beat him though. This weapon is not super useful when it comes to shooting his rockets down either. That's got a very small magazine on this one. Oh, there's a cell somewhere on the floor. And then I found out the hard way before, if you've got little beholsters left over at the end, they'll still do you harm if you walk into them, so don't do that. Right, okay, well we've topped up the health again, we've lost the armour, we've got a new weapon, didn't get a master round, but there's 5 heart containers up there. I can pretend that I've got a master round. Your gumball looking thing is exactly what you say. I've got one as well, and I actually have Sir Dragon Hunter to thank me for this bit of information. It's the dispenser that appears either in the shop or by the exit elevator or lift. So it's this thing here, and the little number that appears on your map is how many half hearts are in there. So I've managed to get 1 spare bit of heart health stored in that for later on. Unfortunately it doesn't carry down to the next floor, but it can be pretty useful if you've taken a kicking on the boss fight but had more health than you needed beforehand. You can just go fill it up. So yeah, any time on the same floor. I've got here. Oh, do I want to start putting my money into the Nord key, or do I want to actually buy something a little bit more worthwhile? Well, haven't you got an active item for sale, Bello? That would be really useful. What does the Mimic Friendship do? I think Mimic Friendship just stops mimics from attacking me, which isn't super useful. Okay, right, so looking for a cell, I guess. Oh, we've got a safe room up here. What's this? Cursula. Ooh. That's it, an extra heart's worth of health off Ursula. Or the invincibility, which is also an active item. I'll take that. It's not a crap active item at all, but that'll be very powerful with the blank companion. So every time I set invincibility, it'll also fire off a blank as well. But let's do it now. Of course, I'm forgetting I'm actually invincible at the minute. I'm still dancing around trying to avoid things. That'll probably take quite a while to recharge, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I guess the rat trapdoor will now start appearing. Go on, fall in the pit. Get in the pit. Yeah. There is a trophy for putting things in pits, so try and pit a few things. All out of ammo there, unfortunately. Let's use the crossbow for a bit. That hurt. Oh, this is a total waste of ammo on that. A special waste of ammo when I got a stupid hit off the back of it and lost all the ammo out of the glass cannon. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, dog, dig me up some ammo. Remember earlier when I got 2 ammo drops in one room and I didn't particularly need them? That's what this game does to you. Right, I will refill the laser rifle over the glass cannon, simply because that's my room clearer. The glass cannon's probably more likely to be what's the name, a boss thingy. Should you go into the rat fight, you only have 6 notes. You only need 6 notes, so you're well set for your boss fight. Not for your boss fight, to be able to find your way through the maze. So you've got all the information that you need there. And do you know how the notes work in terms of getting you through the maze? I'm going to try opening this chest. Hope I get a key back. Key denied. Right, table tech. Oh no, it's not. You've jinxed me, potato, talking about infuriating notes. However, it's yes, as you say, the cheese points the way, and those infuriating notes are genuinely infuriating as well. But we've got a few people watching. I shall show what they do to anyone that doesn't know. So they appear right down the bottom of the Ammonomicon in the item section, and as you can see, there is space for 6 of them. They will just randomly appear out of chests every so often after a while. The irritating rat leaving notes. The 6th one specifically appears out of a mimic. The other ones will just appear out of chests at random, and it's super infuriating. They are very well named, but they'll be signed off with a piece of cheese, and that points a direction through a maze. So when you've got all 6 of them, that is the point where you know the exact route through the maze. It will be unique for everybody that plays it, although saying that, my understanding is that it's not unique for people playing on the Switch platform, and it also won't be unique across save files either, so I should be able to replicate my completed save file pathway on this one as well. Right, there we go. Altar room, not much use to us at the moment. Not any use to us at the moment, in fact. Okay, yeah, that stuffed star is definitely taking quite a bit to recharge. Okay, where's the cell? kind of weird with those little beholsters just sitting there doing nothing. I don't know why they're not attacking. So, right, here's the cell. Yes, I had to vanquish a lock. So yeah, this guy's called Flint, I think. Come here, little blank companion, get out of the way. So he's a lock, which is why he's upset about me using up the lock to get into his cell in the first place. And everything he sells in his shop is sold for keys rather than for cash. And some of the stuff he sells is really, really good. Okay, what chests have I got on this floor? Have I had one already? Looks that way, looks like I've just got a blue chest there. So what's in the blue chest? Is that the origami? Yeah, origani's quite good, I don't mind that. Okay, I don't have any blanks. Oh, I do have blanks. I can look for secret rooms. Not that I've been having much joy finding them so far. Not there. Where's the other chest room? I've got to say, Potato, you're doing very well at multitasking. I can barely concentrate on my own game, never mind playing one and watching somebody else's. But, you know, if you can, crack on. Right. Yeah, I've still got 2 blanks. I might as well just use them up for the hell of it. Let's try the shop, and I'm also going to put 19 into the Nord key, as pointless as that is. And one more room to use a blank in. What about that one? Got some space in the centre that potentially might house one. Nope. Right, 3rd floor. Where's the bloody exit gone? There we are. So I'm glad I've managed to get the bullet that can kill the past made. That's one less thing to have to focus on now. Now I just know it's about trying to get as good a weapon setup as possible, get to the dragon, beat a past. Once a past has been beaten, then we're looking good for getting some nice new unlocks, like rainbow mode, for example. Oh, there was talk of the rat hatch earlier. This is the room. So let's show it off. So yeah, there's a rat wandering around. If you see rats wandering around on the 3rd floor, that means you have found the entrance to the resourceful rat's lair. And when your character starts kicking up big piles of dust like that, there is a hatch that you can wipe the dust off if you run over it enough. Then it appears as an icon on your map. So there isn't a teleport in the room, but you at least can see where it is to go back to. Sometimes you get lucky and there's a teleport as well. You need a key to open that up. Then the Nord key that I contributed a small amount of cash to earlier is down there is where that gets used. You got 5 notes, have you, Potato? You have miscounted. That is a basic error. So you can either take a 1 in 4 guess for the last route through your maze, or if you are playing on Switch and my belief is correct, you could just Google what the last direction is, because I think the Switch accounts will all have the same pathway, whereas it is randomised on other platforms. Right. Come back, you mad bastard. There you go. So just go for some infinite ammo on these ones. So on their own, they're not too challenging to deal with. The rat hatch as well, I said you need a key and the Nord key to get into them. You also need 2 blanks to be able to fully open it up as well. Thought I'd try out my blank companion there, because why not? That invincibility lasts quite a while actually, doesn't it? It'll be a long old time before it's recharged there. I've got a mirror room up here, which is basically a free chest. It'll also give us some curse, but let's get it opened up. There we go, bit of curse. And what's that? Is that the Phoenix? Meh. It's not the worst weapon you could have. Not the best, but it's alright. So I might keep it in reserve along with the flash ray. Oh, I hate these things. Sod off. So apparently there is an item that's unlocked by actually getting swallowed by one of them, so maybe I should have just let it have a bite out of my arse. I don't know. Oh man, where's all the teleports? I don't have to be walking round the floor, God. That was a poorly timed reload. Okay, yeah, those things aren't too difficult if you have cover in the room and nothing else sneaking up and trying to flank you. Could do without a jammed blob, that's definitely making life harder than it needs to be. Seriously, is there any safe spot I can stand in this damn room? Even when I find one, I'm on fire. Great. Yeah, if anyone doesn't realise, if you are on fire, which initially doesn't seem to be anything you can do about it, you just need to dodge roll a few times and it'll put the fire out. Can mean you roll yourself into trouble, but that's the way to do it. What was that one? That was the glass cannon. Let's get that topped up. That's, well, partly topped up at least. And yeah, it does not appear likely I can afford anything out of this shop. Stop buffing things. I really thought I'd got a second shot in on that guy. They're not too bad if you can take them out quickly, but it's when they turn orange and just start careening around the place and firing off loads and loads of bullets. They're a proper pain. Don't separate. Stop it. Stop jamming things. Stop it. Stop it. Ha 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 yourself. His kamikaze attack is really not that tricky to avoid. Especially if there's cover, but even if there's not, you can kind of still step around it fairly easily. Right. It'd be nice if my companions actually did some attacks, because for the most part they're just kind of trailing around after me, and you know, they're doing useful things, just not all that often. Right, that's a fused chest. Oh, I've got a key. Oh man, that's annoying. It's an active item. What does it synergize with? Don't know what the synergy is. Is it better than a stuffed star, which is invincible? I suppose it's a question of how quickly it recharges. I think it recharges relatively quickly. Painful as it is to leave the stuffed star behind, I'm going to do it. That poxy rat's going to come and take it as well. I really don't like the rat. Oh, sorry, Potato. I didn't see your last couple of messages there. If I really wouldn't know what to suggest. It's obviously a sort of 1 in 4. To be honest, if you got your phone handy, give it a quick Google. Like I say, I think the switch pattern is the same for all of them. Let's see. On my one, the last move is left. You already messed it up, did you? Ah, sorry to hear that. Well, keep a note of which direction you went, so you'll know for next time. Or keep an eye out for mimics, and make sure you kill them, and then you'll find that last note. Right, it's a no-no. Okay, well you're down to a 1 in 3 guess for next time round. And there's me, all out of ammo, and indeed places to stand. That's really inconvenient. This weapon's not even reaching it anymore. Right, have I got something that's a bit better? Let's try the origami. I'm going to want that health. But I also want to avoid those bubbles. There we go. Can't believe that I just jumped all the way across that room and I didn't need to. Oh well, at least I didn't fall in doing it, I suppose. So, with this combination of items I've got now, if I fire off my Elder Blank, it also triggers a blank from my companion as well, so double blanks. Potato, if you're still looking for mimics to get your 6th note, and you've already got the game completed and beaten a past, if you pray at the first shrine in the first room, you'll get 9 curse, which will generally make your life a little bit more difficult than it needs to be, but it will improve your chances of finding mimics as well, so that might be one way to sort of accelerate getting your 6th note. Stop it! Stop shooting me in the face, god damn it! Sort of forget that this origami has got some amount of homing attached, well, not homing, remote control attached to the bullets. And I managed to just kind of accidentally steer them all away from the target. You'll get Lord of the Jammed if you reach 10 curse, but you get 9 curse for using that opening shrine. So you won't trigger it immediately. I think you might get an unlock for bringing about Lord of the Jammed anyway. There's certainly a trophy for doing it, so I don't know if there's a Switch equivalent to trophy. Yeah, the Killer Reaper guy is called Lord of the Jammed, and yeah, he'll generally put paid to your run quite quickly. But if you are just kind of on the first floor trying to find mimic chests, it's probably not the end of the world if he appears. But he won't appear immediately, but only when you reach 10 curse. So if you do anything else that will give you curse, like stealing from a shop or picking up any of the items that are cursed, like the Elder Blank I've got is a cursed item, then you'll exceed 10, and then yeah, you will get Lord of the Jammed, and like I say, it'll make your life harder. But if you are only doing it specifically to find jam chest, it's one way of doing it. Okay. Oh, what the fuck got me there? Something just shoot me from the other room. Something that was already dead shoot me from the other room. That is beyond acceptable. I should be writing a very strongly worded letter to the committee at Dodge Roll. I probably won't, actually. I've loved their game greatly, so yeah, if anything I should be thanking them. But I'm most unhappy about that hit, and the fact I can't open that room. Why have I got no keys? I suppose I've got one key at least. Right. What chests have I got? So I've got a green one and a brown one. Do I chance the brown? I'll probably regret this, but I'm going to chance the brown and hope it gives me a separate key back. Clone, nice. Clone's not a cursed item, is it? Or is it? I don't know. I don't know what does what. Right, this has backfired. No secondary key for me, and the lowercase r is a pretty rubbish weapon. It's fun, but it's rubbish. What have I got? I've got a glass cannon, haven't I? Let's try keying up the glass cannon for a few shots. Oh, my least favourite of the third floor bosses. This is really slow to charge up, and amazingly that hasn't counted a hit against me until just now. There we go, I had to speak, didn't I? Gold, stop it! Bloody reflecting shots. Right, this is basically me dead now. Oh, I've got the fucking Elder Blank, I'm such an idiot! Yeah, I am so forgetful of this game. Right, that is quite a long episode for this series, so I'm gonna call it to a halt in a moment. I'm gonna just head back to the breach and see if I've completed a hunting quest or got enough to buy anything out of the shop. But that'll be that for this episode of Enter the Gungeon Unloaded. I will be ending the stream, I'm afraid, mate. Yeah. 27 bulletkin left. I haven't even got much in the way of hegemony credits there. That's disappointing. Proof that I'm not beating the the bosses with any great aplomb. Oh, there's the duct tape. Wouldn't mind the duct tape. Right, well, I can afford precisely one of those items, so let's get that one. And I didn't get far enough to find his missing arm as well. What am I trying to do in this series? I don't know. It's just I thought it'd be fun to restart it. Restart from a clean save file since I'd already got the finished gun on my other save file. So I haven't got a definitive end point in mind. It's just a question of sort of unlocking things for as long as I find it fun to continue doing. I don't think I'm going to go all the way back to the finished gun again. But never say never. We'll see. I don't know. So yeah, well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Potato. So give us a follow on Twitch, and you'll get a notification of when I'm next streaming. I think I probably will be doing more streams today. I've got 3 series going at the moment. I'm doing Enter the Gungeon Unloaded, which you've been watching. Thank you. I've got Let's Play Prey, which I'm probably due to do an episode on. I don't know if I will do that one today. And also The Witness Beam by Beam, which is a puzzle game. In fact, all 3 of the games are very different from one another, but I'm liking them all. I've done a couple of the Witness ones already today, but I'm quite tempted to do another one as well. So yeah, keep an eye out. There will be more, and they will all find their way to YouTube in the end as well. So there's already plenty on YouTube. I think I just about passed 100 videos earlier today on YouTube. So there's plenty to watch there. Most of it is Gungeon related material. If you want to check that out, there's a whole variety of stuff on there. But thank you to Potato and whoever else it is that's still watching, and a third person who's just joined right at the end. So yeah, have a look for me, Baldy Chris on YouTube, Baldy Chris 2021 on Twitch. But thank you for watching for the moment, and I'll see you all another time, I hope. Take care for now. Bye bye.